All right. What's going on? I'm just delivering this brief video tutorial as I promised. I guess I didn't promise, but whatever. Basically, I'm starting off. I'm using Photoshop here. So I've never used GIMP. So if you don't have Photoshop or don't want to pay for Photoshop, you may be able to transfer this into GIMP instead. I'm not sure since I've never used it. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to do this on Photoshop. It's pretty straightforward. This is specifically for getting the size of the cards right for uploading to MPC so that the image is centered and you're not going to get weird cropping or anything like that. So to start off, I've got 2 layers here. This is a template. I originally followed a different tutorial that I saw on Reddit, and excellent tutorial, but for some reason the size of everything was off, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, so I made my own template. So what we'll do is I'll start over here, fresh, create new, and what you want to do is you want to make your background 1200 by 1600 pixels, and you can just go white transparency, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just want it to be a transparency. So open this up as a template, and basically what I did was, this is just locked for some reason, but I just turned the opacity all the way down, and then left that way. I'm actually not entirely sure that's how I turned the opacity down, but whatever. You add a new layer on top of that. So create a new layer. Oh, this is what I ended up doing. I made a new background with opacity at 0 instead, but create a new layer, go in here, fill it with black. So wherever my paint bucket tool is, black. And you've got a transparent background layer, and then you've got a black layer over the top of that. And that is what you drag your card image onto. So I'm not going to save that because I already have that saved as a template here. Same thing, 1200 by 1600. And so we're going to do something real quick because I have a copy of just the normal card image here. And then I have, I just wanted that to, there we go. It has 2 of these for some reason. Okay, so we're going to delete one of these layers. I said this was going to be a brief tutorial, but I'm rambling on. So this is the normal image, and then here is the one that's already been edited. This is from, let's see. God damn it, why is it doing this? Okay, fuck you. Just go away. This is from the Google Drive. You can find it on the MTG subreddit, bootleg MTG subreddit. So delete that. I want to hide this for a moment because right now this is just pasted over the top. They're the same size. Maybe the one from the Google Drive is slightly larger, but what I do to get the sizing, the appropriate sizing, is on the card that I imported here. It needs to be rasterized still. Rasterize this. I'm going to rasterize both. Just get that out of the way. So you can see that the image size here is 3.4. It's basically 2.5 by 3.5. It's just under, but that's the size of a real card. And what happens is that's too small. But if you drag it out to be the same size as, the background layer, the template, if you drag these out, that's too big. So that's will end up causing cropping. So what I do is I go in here and manually change the height to 4.9 inches and then center that. And what I'll then do from that point is this is working completely from scratch. So I've never messed with this at all, doing any of the pre-edited pictures from the Google Drive. What I do from this point is then I go through the whole process. I select the border. I'm on the wrong layer here, so we'll go into this layer. I select the border. I zoom in, do all the business, do all the outlines, and then delete the background, delete the border, the black part behind the text. I usually like to keep the hollow print on, or the hollow stamp on there, just because it's I'm not going to be trying to pass these off as real cards or anything like that. So the fake hollow stamp doesn't bother me. I just like it being on there. And then so you just, this is going to look really crappy because I didn't go through and make sure that everything was selected properly. And then you get rid of the corners. like so. And then basically that's how I prepare my images. At this point, I can export this as it is, and then upload it straight onto Make Playing Cards, and it'll fit the border properly. It just takes some time to go around all of the edges and make sure all of the lines that you want to stay intact are selected, and then everything that's in the center of the card, including any black that's in this part, is deselected so it doesn't get deleted. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just change the size of this one. I think I could probably just do the same thing. 4.9. No, 4.9 is too small. Yeah, it's got to be probably 5.33, and then it'll be the right size, because that's what it normally is when you crop it up and then do all that. So now, center. God damn. If I could just get it. There we go, right in the center. So my image is a little bit bigger. I haven't, like I said, I haven't worked with any of these, so I'll export this real quick. This is going to be showing the edited card from the Google Drive, not the one that I edited myself. But I will upload one that I've done myself from scratch to show you how it fits on the website. So we'll export this. If I can spell, nope. Okay, so now we'll go into Make Playing Cards. If I can get this drop-down menu to just cooperate with me. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is going to take a while, not too long, but I have to upload the 2 images. I should have had this all prepared, but, YOLO. So here we go, sitting through all this boring crap. We're going to go different images. Deck size is 54, it doesn't matter. So here we get to the part where we drag and drop the images. I'm going to, let's see here, this is the one, and then I'll upload this, upload my test chromatic lantern that I did from the Masterpiece series, because I wanted to see how the Masterpiece series would look. I might do some Masterpieces that are borderless, because I think that the Masterpiece artworks look cool, and just the card fronts as well. So thankfully these images are uploading kind of fast. Usually when I upload, I'll upload like a whole 30-something images to make a deck, including a sideboard, and it'll just take forever. It'll take like 15 minutes to upload all the images. So this is the one that I did off of the pre-made edited card from the Google Drive. And if it might be kind of hard to see, but I can attest that these borders are all within the red dotted line. I can zoom in a little bit. It's not that great of quality when I zoom in, but you can see it's in the borders. This is coming up a little bit short of the top border, but that's okay. I think that would be fine to print like that. And then the one of the ones that I've done, oh boy, when I drag it in, the artwork is all lined up perfectly with the top and side borders. So if you do it from scratch, and you take your time to select only the black borders and get rid of anything in between the hollow stamp. You can get rid of the hollow stamp if you like, but make sure that none of the artwork inside of the card or the text that you want to keep is highlighted. You can delete that, and it works perfectly. No resizing, you don't have to drag it around or anything, and it should work right away. So that should be about it. It's, like I said, it's pretty simple, and sorry that I made the video drag out a little bit, but that's how these things go. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful to you, and if not, I can try to explain it differently, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry for wasting your time with all the rambling, and hopefully this was helpful to you.